What's going on, dudes and dudettes? I haven't updated you on the Chargers free agency situation since it started because they haven't really made some big time moves, only some stuff before it officially started a couple weeks ago. But now we have quite a bit of stuff to talk about, and I don't think they're going to make a big trade or any big signings up until maybe after the draft. So when it comes to Khalil Mack, yes, he re-signed for at least one more year. So that was good. They signed a new player in the fullback, Alec Ingold, for a couple years. They re-signed the tackle Trevor Penning they traded for a couple-year deal. See how he does as a backup, hopefully. And then they actually signed a new tight end, and Charlie Kolar came for the Ravens. Really good blocking tight end. Hopefully he could be used offensively in the passing game as well. They signed Cole Strange, offensive lineman. Hopefully he's a backup, because if he's starting, that's kind of not that great of a pickup in a lot of people's opinions. Trey Pickens, they also re-signed to hopefully be a backup. I do not want to see him starting. I have a love-hate relationship with that dude. Del'Shawn Phillips is a really good special teams player and could be a really good depth piece for them at the linebacker position. Dean Leonard, once again, another special teams player and nice backup for the DBs. Josh Harris is our long snapper. They re-signed. Keaton Mitchell is a new running back from the Ravens. They signed to a couple-year deal. Very fast dude. They re-signed Denzel Perryman, the linebacker. Kind of surprised about that because how old he is, but hopefully he's just a nice veteran out there for them. They signed Dalvin Tomlinson. This is a big defensive lineman down there in the middle to hopefully help them. Trey Lance, they re-signed as their backup quarterback, and they also re-signed Tony Jefferson as one of their safeties, so not mad about those two guys. And then Chargers safety Derwin James suffered a minor injury for that Tom Brady football game, at least before it, so he didn't play, but luckily all they say is that it's just minor. 2027 Super Bowl odds via FanDuel Sportsbook. The Chargers are top 5 at plus 1,500, which I thought was pretty crazy even for a Chargers fan here. And a lot of players, they've recently reported 30 visits so far for the Chargers. The Georgia tight end Oscar Delp, Georgia cornerback Dalen Everett, Texas A&M wide receiver Casey Concepcion. That one's a little bit interesting. And LSU linebacker Harold Perkins Concepcion. It's interesting because he's a first-round pick, so that'll be kind of weird if they select him that high for a small receiver, in my opinion. And the Chargers supposedly also met with Kansas interior offensive lineman Kobe Baines at the American Bowl, who looks like you could probably pick him up late in the draft, so not mad about that. But yeah, that Concepcion is a little bit interesting because they kind of need a bigger wide receiver in case they end up trading Quentin Johnson, which is still something we're waiting on. But yeah, it'd be kind of interesting if they could get the speedster like Concepcion, and we'll see how it ends up going. But yeah, still got a lot of money, still got the draft coming up in a couple weeks, so hopefully they can make some big time moves before and after.